All right, so if reports of Elon's death weren't enough, Morgan Stanley came out with their latest report stating that Tesla is losing market share to the Ford Mustang Mach-E in the U.S.
Watch out, Tesla. The Tesla killer is coming.
Morgan Stanley's brilliant analysis goes like this. So BEV sales outgrew the total market by nearly 40%.
That's awesome.
You take EVs, which are up 34% year over year, versus total market, which was down 5%.
Okay.
Then Tesla's share of the BEV market declined significantly to 69% versus 81% in the prior year. So Tesla down. The Ford Mustang Mach-E accounted for nearly 100% of the share loss. That's their math.
So Morgan Stanley is saying that the 12% drop in market share of Tesla in terms of EV sales was directly attributable to the Ford Mustang Mach-E. So Morgan Stanley is using some fun statistical tricks to make it sound like Tesla's losing market share to Ford, but I mean, what about the actual numbers? Like
you want numbers?
Yeah.
I got numbers. How about this? Ford Mach-E sales were up 7,933% from December to January.
Wow. So that must mean that Ford delivered hundreds of thousands of Mach-E's in January.
Well, not hundreds of thousands, more like hundreds.
What do you mean? You just said that Mach-E deliveries were up over 7,000%.
Well, I mean, that's using percentages. If you start with a small number and it goes up even a little, it can seem like a big percentage.
Okay, so what's the number?
What number?
The number of Mach-E's that were delivered in December.
Oh, let me see. If one carry the two, 3.
3,000?
No, just 3.
3. The number 3.
1, 2, 3.
So Ford delivered 3 Mach-E's in December.
Yeah.
Okay. So then how many did they deliver in January to get a 7,000% increase?
Okay. One carry the two, 238.
238,000?
No, just 238 Mach-E's delivered in January. But in February, Ford delivered about 5,000 Mach-E's to dealers. Ha ha!
How many cars did Tesla deliver to customers during that same period of time?
About 90.
Wow, only 90.
90,000.
90,000. Okay, so let me get this straight. Ford delivered about 5,000 Mach-E's in 3 months, and Tesla delivered 90,000. And yet your big analysis is that Tesla is losing market share to Ford?
Yeah, and there you go. The story comes out much like the Elon's dead story, and the stock plummets because it's like, yep, this is the beginning of the Tesla killers.
I mean, first of all, Ford is not the contributing factor to this. I wish that the analyst would do the reporting and find out which car manufacturers were actually contributing.
Well, actually, if you read Morgan Stanley's report and you go a little deeper than the headline, this is from their actual report, okay? Tesla sold 21,550 cars in the U.S. last month versus the rest of the OEM's BEV U.S. sales of 9,527, which consists of, by the way, not just Ford, Jaguar, BMW, Porsche, Audi, Chevrolet, Hyundai, Kia, VW, Nissan, Volvo, Mini Cooper, Mercedes, Honda, Ford, and Fiat. So Tesla appears to be outselling the rest of the OEMs in BEVs by 2.3 times.
Wow. And when we're talking about losing market share, you're going to lose market share if your competition makes anything.
Exactly.
Especially when you're starting out close to 100%. Let's say, Apple puts out the iPhone, and it's the only smartphone available in the world. So they have 100% market share. Okay, so then next year or next quarter, let's say that Samsung comes in, and they're going to sell 1/4 the number of smartphones that Apple is selling. Well, now Apple's market share is going to go from 100% down to 75%. Oh no, they're still the market leader. And if they're selling more and more and more smartphones, then the market is growing, and they're not shrinking as a company. They're actually growing because they're selling more widgets.
That's a really good point. I mean, Tesla has expanded the EV market. People are interested now in EVs because of Tesla. And I would point out that if you buy a Ford Mach-E, it's probably because you're a loyal Ford customer. And so those first few thousand that they sell are going to people who are just going to buy Fords no matter what anyway.
Right. And they probably heard of Tesla because one of their friends or something was like, you got to try this. Electric cars are awesome. And they go, well, okay. I'm interested, but I want to stick with my Ford. So let's see what Ford has. So I'm not particularly worried in this loss of market share when all of the biggest car companies in the world are not even close to catching up to Tesla when it comes to electric vehicles.
Yeah. Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Mondays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below to head over to the Now You Know channel.